All righty. Peace, family. Thank everybody for tapping into the 722 project. This is class number 1, trading fundamentals. So what I'm going to be covering tonight, tonight is just the intro, and the next 10 classes are going to be your foundational classes, okay? So it doesn't matter if you trade in options, futures, Forex, Nadex, crypto, whatever the case might be. These next 10 classes, this series is going to lay the foundation for every single market that you trade. Okay, so these are things that you absolutely need to know. Doesn't matter if you're a scalper, day trader, swing trader, whatever market that you trade, right? You need to have this foundation and understanding of the fundamentals of the market, how the market actually works. Okay. One of my favorite quotes, right? And I put it on a page by itself, and I want everybody to write this down. Trading is 1% execution and 99% patience. Okay. Trading is 1% execution and 99% patience. Why do I say that, right? Because when we talk about execution, how long does it actually take you to click a button on your computer or click a button on your phone? Okay. Not a whole lot of time, right? The other part of execution is setting out to plan, right? Taking a look at the chart, seeing what the market has done historically, what it's done recently, identifying your targets, your entries, etc., right? And the remaining 99% of that is literally being patient, okay? Waiting for the market to do what? Reach the levels in which you want to, what? Push the button, okay? Pushing the button is all that's required from a physical standpoint to trade. Okay, that happens in less than a second. Okay, 99% of what we do is learning to be patient, right? And a lot of traders struggle because most of us have a hard time doing what? Being patient. Okay, so this is a game of probabilities, and it's absolutely going to teach you how to be more patient, how to be patient, how to be the best version of yourself, right? Identifying opportunities in the market, predefining your risk, and absolutely waiting for those moments to occur in the market. Okay. All right, the core syllabus, the foundation. Like I say, this class and the next 10 classes are going to be your foundational classes. I'm literally going to take you from A to Z with everything that you need to know. Okay, the only thing that I ask is that you forget everything that you think that you know about trading, unless you've already been trading with me for a while, and absolutely take these videos, take these principles, take these fundamentals, and commit them to your heart. Okay, this is absolutely a career that can pay you until the day that you die. It doesn't matter if we're in a recession, if we're in a depression, if we're in a bull market, a bear market, or whatever the case might be. Once you have this skill set, this is a skill set that you can't unlearn, right? And it's also a skill set that you can make whatever type of money, reach whatever type of financial goals that you set for yourself, no matter what the global economy is doing. Okay. So tonight tonight is the intro. We're going to talk about the trader's creed. We're going to go over what you need. We're going to go over the trading platforms and the social channels in order to follow along. Okay. These videos will be posted on YouTube, so you can go back and revisit this course material as much as you like. Okay. At any time. Class number 2, the truth about markets and how they really work. The career of probabilities. Trading is a game of probabilities. Okay. Tomorrow, I'm going to dive into how the markets really work. Okay. This isn't about candlestick formations and patterns and, gadgets and different things of that nature. It's about really understanding how the market works. And once you understand how something works, you can take that understanding and put it in a scenario or a plan that's unique to you. Okay. Class number 3, chart basics and lies. Okay. The lies that the market has told us, the lies that the trading marketers have told us. We're going to discuss candlesticks, time frames, and types of trading. Okay, I know some of you are new, some of you are more experienced, but I'm literally going from start to finish with the course material. So I'm going to give you a breakdown on understanding how to read a candlestick, the importance of the various time frames, and the different types of trading. Okay, some of us had opportunity to trade full-time. Some of us still work a full-time job. Some of us only want to trade 1 to 2 times a week, right? Or maybe once a week. So there's different types of trading that you can absolutely take part in, that you can create and become unique to your trading style, your schedule, and more importantly, you can kind of critique it. How can I put it? You can customize it to your lifestyle, right? Your goals and the things that you want to see as it pertains to trading. Day 4, I'm going to talk about the day types. Learning how to stack the odds in your favor, how we create an edge, how do we get an advantage in the market? Okay, again, this is a game of probabilities, a career of probabilities, right? So when we're playing a game of probabilities, we want to learn how to do what? Stack the edges or have an advantage in the market, right? We learn to only execute when what? Our edge or our advantage in the market shows up. Next, risk and risk management, the holy grail to 7 figures. This is probably the absolutely most important class of the foundational series, teaching you about how to define your risk, how to manage your trades, etc. Okay. Next class, institutional zones. Learn to play where the banks play. Okay. There's retail traders and there's institutional traders. Guess who makes the most money? Guess who's consistently profitable in the market? Not the retail traders. We know 95% of retail traders do what? Consistently lose. So we have to learn how to operate like the 5%, and we have to learn how to execute like the top 1% in the market. If we want to be consistently profitable in the market, if we want to turn it into a 6 and 7 figure career, we have to understand, how do we trade like the institutions trade? How do we trade like the banks trade? Okay, and I'm going to be breaking that down in that class and really give you the game on how to trade alongside of the big money. Liquidity. Become the hunter and not the hunted. Okay, trading is literally a hunting game. Okay, the market is always hunting what we call liquidity. Okay, or i.e. the money of what? The retail traders. If 95% of retail traders lose money, who's taking their money, right? It got to be the big banks. It got to be the smart money. It got to be the institutional traders, right? So we're going to learn how to be the hunters and not the hunted in the market. Master manipulation. How to take a look at your chart on a daily basis and learn how to identify the deceit in the market. The charts, the market is a very tricky and very deceitful place, right? But guess what? If you know exactly what you're looking for, if you understand exactly how the markets work, you can learn how to spot and identify manipulation, right? Who has the power to manipulate the markets? Not me, not you, not the 95% retail traders, the big money, the institutions, the market makers, right? Well, guess what? They leave clues and trails behind in the market to kind of let you know what their real intentions are, right? And we want to always be on the side of the big money and the institutions, okay? So that class is going to go in depth on how to spot manipulation. We're no longer going to be trading like retail traders. We're going to be learning how to trade like institutional traders and learning how to trade like the banks. Gaps, okay? Learning how to never be on the wrong side of the market. The next class, this is something that I haven't taught in years. So I know nobody in the sound of my voice has heard me teach on fundamentals, okay? Fundamentals and what influences the market. Those who've been with me for a while know what we look at major news events on forexfactory.com most of the time, right? Why are these news events important? So understand the fundamentals, right? Understand how to read the sentiment of the market, understand what these news events mean, right? And learn how to take these fundamentals and the understanding of these fundamentals and put the edge or the probabilities in your favor. And the last class is going to be advanced fundamentals and why you should know them. So specific news events how they work, how they operate. The understanding the fundamentals are really going to help you take your trade into the next level, because you're going to understand and realize why certain things, when it comes to economics, is important. Okay, we're going to learn how to read the news. We're going to learn how to read interest rates, right? We're going to learn our risk profile, right? Is it risk on, risk off environment, right? And learn how to stack these fundamentals alongside of our technicals and everything else I before mentioned, to put, once again, the edge in our favor, right? We want to take high probability trades with positive risk to reward ratios. The only way that we can do that is by understanding these fundamentals and trading alongside of the banks, okay? All right, first, the Pledge of Allegiance to Profitable Trading. I call it the Trader's Creed. You call it the Trader's Creed, right? This is something that I got from Mark Douglas, Trading in the Zone. And I'm just going to read through this, okay? 1, I am a consistent winner. This is something that you need to take to heart. This is something that you need to memorize by heart. I am a consistent winner. I objectively identify my edges. I predefine my risk on every trade. I completely accept the risk, or I'm willing to scale back. I act on my edges without reservation or hesitation. I continually monitor my susceptibility to making errors. I pay myself as the market makes money available to me. And I never violate these principles of success. Okay, so let's talk about these for a second. I am a consistent winner. What exactly does that mean? Okay, well, let's start by this, understanding that the words I am are the most powerful words one can speak. Okay, when I say that I am, right, that's exactly who I am. If I want to be a consistent winner, I have to do what? I am a consistent winner. I have to be a consistent winner, right? I just can't fall into becoming a profitable trader. I just can't fall into becoming a consistent winner, right? I have to know beyond a shadow of a doubt that I am a consistent winner. And let me tell you this about trading. Being a consistent winner is not predicated on whether or not you win or lose a trade. Okay. When we talk about trading, and you hear me continue to speak on this, I never talk about winning or losing a trade. Okay. When I talk about being a consistent winner, I'm talking about being patient. I'm talking about being disciplined, right? I'm talking about adhering to my trade plan that I put together before I even come to the market. Okay. Me being a consistent winner is me doing the things that I say that I'm going to do, right? I'm going to establish a plan, and I'm going to execute that plan no matter what I'm feeling, no matter what type of emotions that I'm experiencing, right? And that's how I'm going to judge myself, right? Or grade myself on whether or not I'm a consistent winner. I want to be consistent at executing and doing the things that I say I'm going to do. I want to be impeccable with my plan. I want to be impeccable with my word, okay? I objectively identify my edges, okay? Objectively identify my edges. The key word there is what? Objectively. When I objectively identify my edge, it means what? This isn't based on my opinion. This isn't based on my feelings. This isn't based on my emotions, right? This is based on what I see. Okay. One of the keys to being a successful and consistently profitable trader is learning to trade what you see. Okay. Not what you feel, not the emotion you're experiencing, not what you want the market to do, right? I want to learn how to trade what I see, because what I see is actually what's going on. What I see is actually what's taking place, right? So I want to objectively be able to identify when I have an advantage in the market. I predefine my risk on every trade, okay? Predefine my risk on every trade. In a nutshell, this means what? I know exactly how much money I stand to lose in the event that the trade does not work out in my favor, or the trade does not do what? Work out according to plan. Okay. So when we talk about risk, right? I heard a lot of people on the calls, and even some of my old students talk about, oh, I made this much money, or I make this much money, right? I want you to throw dollars out of your vocabulary. Throw dollars out of your mind, right? We don't trade, or we don't define risk based on dollars. We predefine our risk in percentages. Okay. And guess what? Those percentages carry a different dollar amount based on what? Our account size. Okay. So when we start to predefine our risk or establish our risk in the market, we're looking at it from a percentage standpoint, right? And not a dollar standpoint. Do I make the same amount of money in the market every day? Absolutely not. Right. Do I risk roughly the same amount of money every day in the market or every time I place a trade? Absolutely. Okay, so we're no longer going to talk about trading from a monetary standpoint or a dollar standpoint. We're going to talk about it from a percentage standpoint. Okay, and if we learn how to operate in percentages, guess what? The dollars are a byproduct of us operating in accordance with the rules of doing predefining our risk from percentages. We can literally grow a small account to a very large account by doing staying true to our percentages in the market. Okay. I completely accept the risk, or I'm willing to scale back. Okay. Once I predefine my risk and I say, hey, I'm risking 2% on this particular position, or 2% on this particular trade. Okay. If I'm uncomfortable with risking 2%, then guess what? I may cut it down to 1%. Right? Or I may just not take the trade altogether, right? And after this foundational series, I'm going to teach a class called How to Lose, right? We're going to dive into psychology. We're going to dive into risk management, how to manage trades, etc. Okay. I act on my edges without reservation or hesitation. Once I predefine my risk, once I've accepted my risk and I'm able to identify where in the market do I have an advantage in this moment? Okay. The moment I can identify where I have an advantage, I execute without hesitation or reservation. Okay. Guess what? There's only 3 things that you can control when it comes to trading. Okay. Your entry, your exit, and how much you risk. Okay. We can't control the outcome of the trade. Trading is a game of probabilities. Okay. If I'm playing a game of probabilities, I want to execute when the game is leaning in my favor. Okay. When the game is leaning in my favor, that's when I want to execute. Okay. Guess what? Even when my edge shows up in the market, there's still going to be times where the trade doesn't end in my favor. Okay. Oh, well, so be it. We're on to the next opportunity or the next edge to show up in the market. I continually monitor my susceptibility to making errors. Okay. Again, making an error is not losing a trade. Okay. Making an error is not losing a trade. The only time you can make an error in trading is doing going against your trading plan. Okay. Doing something that you said that you wouldn't do, doing something that you didn't plan to do. Okay. I'm constantly journaling, right? When I let my feelings, when I let my emotions, when I let my ego take over my actions. Okay. This is what's meant by continually monitoring my susceptibility to making errors in the market. I pay myself as the market makes money available to me. Okay. The market is not a big money tree. Okay. You just can't go up to the market and shake it down and come out with $1,000, $10,000, $100,000, $1 million, right? The market makes money available to me. Okay. And as the market makes money available to me, then guess what? I pay myself. Okay. So as the market presents me with money, yes, and presents me with money, I do what? I pay myself. Okay. I can't force the market to do anything. I can't force the market to pay me, right? But if I'm patient, if I'm disciplined, if I adhere to my plan, guess what? The market becomes everything you want it to be and some. Okay. And last but not least, I never violate these principles of success. Okay, keyword there, principles. These are not up for debate. These are not up for discussion. These are principles. Okay, these are laws of trading. Okay, one must adhere to these principles at all time if you expect to be consistently profitable. One must adhere to these principles at all time if you expect this to be a life-changing opportunity. Okay, the worst thing a trader can do is do the wrong thing and make money, right? That usually starts the tailwind of just what I call rogue trading. Okay, listen, it may work for a while, may work for a day or two, right? But we all know what happened when you just get, willy-nilly about things, right? So what? We stick to our principles. We never ever violate these principles of success. So everybody within the sound of my voice, everybody that's watching this video, I want you to commit this trader's creed to memory. Okay, this is absolutely the most important thing that you can do before coming to the market, and this is a absolute must to understand when we start talking about trading and being consistently profitable in the market. Okay. All right, so now your tools of success. Okay, these are 3 books that I recommend. I've been recommending them for years. Someone asked about the psychology of things, and that's what Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. Okay, the second book is The Tao of the Jeet Kune Do by Bruce Lee. And the third is The Reminiscence of a Stock Operator. Okay, Reminiscence of a Stock Operator it is a fictional, but it's very profound. It has trading principles that you must live and die by. Bruce Lee, whether you know it or not, Bruce Lee used to day trade. Okay, there's a lot of principles and understanding in reading this book that will prove to be profound in and along your trading journey. And I just can't go on to say enough about Trading in the Zone and Mark Douglas. I've been reading this book for years. I'm constantly revisiting this book. I'm constantly listening to this on audio. I'm constantly having this playing in the background, etc. That book never, ever gets old. It's timeless for anybody that wants to be consistent and continue to look at this as a career, right? As the life-changing opportunity in which it is. All right, and the most important tool of success is your trading journal. One guarantee I can make when it comes to trading is if you do not plan and journal, you will fail and eventually quit. Okay, if you want to be consistently profitable at trading, right, you have to become impeccable with your journaling. Okay, and at the end of this course and at the end of these series, I'm going to show you how to put together a trading journal. Starting tomorrow, everybody should be showing up with a journal in hand, taking notes. Journaling is absolutely the most important part when it comes to trading, right? I was having a conversation with my mother, and my sister and I were speaking about it earlier because we got the journaling aspect from our mom. My mom has beautiful handwriting, always has. And she used to sit us down and just make us write as kids. And as I grew older and I understood the importance of writing and journaling, I understood that journaling and writing things down, not putting it in your iPad, not taking notes on your phone, writing it down in your own handwriting, journaling is the first step for what? Manifesting something, taking something from what? The spiritual realm and manifesting it in the physical realm. Guess what? You want to be a million dollar trader? Guess what? You already possess everything that you need to become that $1 million trader. Okay, that 6-figure trader, that trader that's going to change the trajectory of your family's financial future, your ability to leave a legacy. Guess what? Everybody here, everybody in the sound of my voice already possess every single thing that you need, right? I can go back and look at my journal from 3 weeks ago, from 3 years ago, right? 5 years ago. And guess what? I oftentimes find something that I wrote 3 years ago or 3 months ago that's relevant to what I need in this present moment. Okay, I might have wrote it down 3 years ago or 3 months ago, not really knowing or understanding why I wrote it down in the first place, right? But guess what? Whatever it was, everything that it was, I already possessed it in some shape, form, or fashion, right? And as I continue to travel along this journey, right? Because even 14 years in the game is still a journey. It's still a process. I'm steadily evolving, right, into what? A consistent trader, right? A consistent winner, right? So journaling is absolutely key. If you don't do anything else, I don't care if you don't understand it, it's your first time hearing, if it's confusing, if it looked like Chinese or any other foreign language, guess what? But learn how to be impeccable with your journaling. Okay, learn to journal under any and every situation and circumstance. Learn how to establish a plan. I can't stress this enough. This is why I put it on a page by itself. If you do not journal, you will not be consistent. You will fail. I promise you. Okay, I've been teaching off and on since 2012. A student will come to me and say, "Hey, Dr. Cole, can we do a trading review or a review on some lessons, etc." Guess what? The first thing that I ask for is, "Hey, send me a copy of your journal. Send me a picture of your journal." Right? 98 times out of 100, the student has not what? Consistently journal. Okay. I'm not even going to think about talking to you or pouring into you if you haven't first become impeccable with your journal. Okay. You need to be impeccable and responsible for your journey. Okay. And it starts by writing this down. It's a process. Embrace it. Love to embrace the work. Okay. You don't feel like writing things down every day. You may not deem yourself to be a good writer. Well, guess what? Bring that excellent, that superb writer out of you, because it's definitely inside of you and it's definitely necessary. Okay. If you're in the sound of my voice, you're on this journey, guess what? There's a great writer inside of you. Only you can tell your story, right? Tell your story, journal your journey the way that you want to do it. Okay. There's not necessarily a right or wrong way to go about doing it. Yes, I'm going to give you some keys, some foundational things, some things that you should include on a daily basis. But guess what? Trading is something that you got to take and package it up and make it your own. Okay. The trading platforms and the social channels. Okay. So over the next few classes, we're going to be using WSX Pro, Trade Station. That's primarily where I trade options and stocks. Make sure you're following the 722 YouTube channel. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at ChrisColeIAM. Okay, I'm very active on Twitter these days, in real time, under real market conditions when I'm not trading live or running the live trading room. And make sure you follow the 722 Discord channel. Okay, all of these links will be provided for you at the bottom of the video. Okay, so make sure you click on the bottom of the video. You'll have the link to the WSX Pro platform, Trade Station. You're already on YouTube. You have direct access to my Twitter and the 722 Discord. So make sure you all get active on all of those social channels. That's all that you need at the moment. Okay. And just like that, that's the end of class number 1. I will see you all next class. Make sure you're prepared with your journals and be ready to work, because tomorrow I am going to be giving you the truth about the markets, how the markets really work. So tomorrow is going to be a note-taking day. So yes, come prepared. I appreciate you all for showing up tonight, and I look forward to continually to work with you. And I look forward to you all being successful and being the absolute best traders that you decide to be. Okay. I appreciate you. Much love. Peace and blessings.
Hey, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That was a great intro class. We appreciate you taking the time out tonight to start the teaching. So listen, everybody, remember every night we're going to be on Twitter Spaces 722. And then we will navigate over here to the YouTube channel for you guys to get your teachings from now until the 22nd. Dr. Chris Cole spoke about making sure you have your journal Bring your journal tomorrow night. Be ready. Review. This video will be up on our YouTube channel if you want to go back and watch it before tomorrow night, and go ahead and get your journals ready. Okay. Listen, we absolutely love you guys. We appreciate everybody for rocking with us. Make sure that you follow the YouTube page, subscribe to the YouTube page so you'll know when we're always going live here, and you'll have the link live. Listen, peace and blessings to everybody. We love you guys, and we will see you tomorrow evening. Peace.